When he is on the field, Travis Kelce, the charismatic tight end for the Kansas City Chiefs, is known for having a personality that is larger than life. On the other hand, when it comes to his personal life, he has always been quite the opposite when it comes to his off-field behavior. When it comes to his personal relationships, Travis has, for the most part, maintained a low profile. He places a high value on his privacy and has intentionally avoided the spotlight. Because of the low-key manner in which he approaches his romantic life, his recent openness has become even more striking. In recent times, Travis has been going to extraordinary lengths to discuss the woman he considers to be the love of his life, the pop superstar Taylor Swift. Whether it be through gushing interviews or sweet social media posts, it is evident that Taylor has revealed a new and more open side of himself. From the world of music to the world of sports, their relationship has been nothing short of a fairy tale, and it has captivated fans alike. But before we get into it, make sure to give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel so that you wouldn't miss out on any new videos. In a moment that left their followers swooning and social media buzzing, the couple shared a public display of affection that quickly went viral on the internet. In a manner that caused the internet to go into a frenzy, the NFL star, who is typically relatively private, decided to step out of his comfort zone and embrace the spotlight alongside Taylor. In this particular celebrity couple sighting, it was not like any other. This moment was significant because it represented the merging of two different worlds, which resulted in a wave of excitement and admiration that came over the entire world. Everyone was talking about the iconic moment that truly broke the internet, and those conversations were taking place on fan pages and sports forums alike. When we mentioned that Travis Kelce goes above and beyond for Taylor Swift, do you remember that? To be honest, we meant it in a very literal sense. A short while ago, Travis traveled all the way to Argentina in order to witness Taylor perform during her world tour. This wasn't just any trip, it was a meticulously planned trip with the intention of not only surprising Taylor, but also showing her support during one of her most important international shows. The fact that Travis wanted to be present for Taylor's first show in Argentina is a demonstration of how committed and supportive he is as a partner. His grand gesture was the talk of the music and sports communities, highlighting the lengths he is willing to go to for the love of his life. His gesture caught the attention of both communities. It turned out, however, that the universe had other plans. On that particular evening, despite his best efforts, the show was unexpectedly postponed because of a severe thunderstorm that included lightning. Despite the fact that the concert was called off due to the weather, Travis's romantic gesture was able to remain unaffected by the circumstances. The fact that he was in Argentina, despite the unanticipated delay, was a clear indication of his dedication to Taylor and the extent of his feelings for her. Travis did not let the unanticipated storm deter him from performing, even though it delayed Taylor Swift's highly anticipated show. Despite the initial setback, Travis was unwavering in his support. He remained in Argentina, determined to be there for Taylor when the rescheduled concert took place. Travis was adamant about his commitment to Taylor. Following the rescheduling of the show, which took place after the clouds had finally cleared, Travis was present in the audience, cheering on Taylor. His dedication was not successful. Despite the fact that his fans were unaware of it, they were moved by his dedication and the lengths he went to for his partner. Later on, Travis revealed that the evening had turned out to be of the highest possible quality. Taylor's performance, in conjunction with Travis's presence, created a magical atmosphere that neither of them would ever forget. The anticipation and build-up that preceded the concert made it even more special. The excitement and admiration that Kelce felt for Taylor Swift after her concert in Argentina was so overwhelming that he could not contain it. New Heights is a podcast that Travis Kelce and his brother Jason Kelce co-host, and on that podcast, Travis was full of praise for Taylor and her incredible performance. He couldn't stop gushing about how wonderful the show was, and he shared every single detail with his brother and the people who were listening to him. He spoke about the overwhelming energy of the crowd, putting an emphasis on the sheer number of people who were present, thousands upon thousands of fans who were all there to watch Taylor perform. The way in which she commanded the stage and captivated the audience was obviously something that Travis was in awe of. On each and every night of her Eras tour, he proudly emphasized how his new beau was selling out shows, despite the fact that she was performing. After that, the moment that caused the internet to go crazy was when Taylor Swift performed her second show in Buenos Aires. Argentina came to a close with a moment that spread like wildfire across the internet. Towards the end of the concert, Taylor made a delightful and unanticipated change to the lyrics of her hit song Karma. She did this in order to give Travis Kelce, who was present that evening, a special shout-out. During the time that she was singing the line "Karma is the guy on the Chiefs, coming straight home to me," the audience erupted in cheers. During the Kansas City Chiefs bye week, Travis had traveled to Argentina to show his support for her. This was a playful and heartfelt way of expressing his gratitude to him. The alteration to the lyrics quickly spread across the internet, winning the affection of fans all over the world and further establishing them as a well-liked celebrity couple. From the VIP tent, Travis Swift and Taylor Swift's father, Scott Swift, watched the show together. There were videos that were uploaded to social media platforms that showed Travis having a great time, dancing, eating snacks, and even flashing the classic hard hand symbol that Taylor always uses. The spontaneous and affectionate moment that occurred after the concert was captured on video and shared on social media. It showed Taylor running up to Travis and kissing him. This moment caused hearts all over the world to melt. Another thrilling moment occurred earlier in the evening when Taylor performed Endgame on the piano as part of her surprise acoustic set. The audience was delighted by this performance. The song "No Endgame" by Taylor Swift is the one that describes a relationship that may be the last one you ever have, with the lyrics, "I want to be your endgame, I want to be your first string, I want to be your team." The audience's outburst of joy highlighted the electric atmosphere that prevailed throughout the evening. The acoustic set started off with Taylor's rendition of "From the Vault," which was originally performed on guitar in 1989 and is now performed on guitar. Taylor's rendition of "The Bridge" from "Out of the Woods," which was also released in 1989, was the subject of her mashup, which she performed before moving on to the final bridge of "Is It Over Now Again." Swift has stated that she is on a mission to reclaim her music. "You did something else that is beyond my comprehension, and that is a song that I wrote for 1989 but did not make it onto the album. You managed to get that song to go #1 on the top 100. I am speechless. I am so impressed. Not only did it fail to break the internet, but it also failed to break the television. Even the hosts of television shows couldn't get enough of this moment." Listed below are the events that took place on The Late Show with Stephen Colbert. In addition, Karma and Jimmy Kimmel were unable to contain their excitement prior to playing a clip of the song. He questioned whether or not you had seen the video that featured Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift. Travis Kelce traveled all the way to Argentina in order to attend a concert by Taylor Swift. You are aware that she forces him to purchase the tickets, and he is required to utilize Ticketmaster in order to acquire them, just like everyone else. And when she exits the stage after the performance, he is there waiting for her. After she has run and jumped into his arms, he then runs her back for 57 yards, which results in a touchdown. In spite of the fact that they are traveling all over the world, these two continue to attend his games on Sundays. He is currently in the midst of the football season and is traveling to Buenos Aires, and the two of them are making things extremely challenging for every other couple who is currently involved in a long-distance relationship. Shows signs that he is talking on the phone. "Sadly, you won't be able to attend the Thanksgiving celebration at my mother's house this year." To be with Taylor, Travis took a flight to Singapore. Last but not least, there was Fallon. There was more to Kelce's trip to Buenos Aires than just going to see Taylor Swift perform. Over the course of his time in Argentina, he made the most of his time there by spending wonderful days with Taylor and eating delicious food. Their romantic exploits in the city were the topic of conversation among Swifties as well as sports fans around the world. Travis and Taylor made the most of the opportunity to investigate the thriving culinary scene in Buenos Aires on the evening that the show was postponed due to weather conditions caused by a thunderstorm. During their evening out, they enjoyed the cuisine of the area and took in the romantic atmosphere of the city, which made for a memorable experience. Both the couple's affection for one another and their enjoyment of each other's company were on display during this evening out, which was a rare public appearance for the couple. On the other hand, the couple selected to remain in the privacy of their hotel for the remainder of their time in Buenos Aires. In the absence of the prying eyes of fans and paparazzi, they cherished some time to themselves that they desperately needed. Within the confines of their suite, which was warm and inviting, they took pleasure in spending quiet moments together, thereby strengthening their connection and appreciating each other's presence. They were able to connect on a more profound level through these private moments, whether it was through the ordering of room service, the watching of movies, or simply through conversation. So what are your thoughts on this matter? Please let us know if you enjoyed watching this video by leaving a comment below. In order to be the first to watch my next video, you will need to click the subscribe button and then hit the bell icon.